Okay, so you had this person that recruited a lot of people to come against you. This one person recruited an entire group of individuals to come against you, to be against you, to bully you, to chastise you, to ostracize you. Like, this person despised you. But let me tell you, it's not because you have done anything to this person. It's because everything that you are represents all that they want to be. So this person was upset at the fact that they are not you. They wanted to be you that bad that they had to go out of their way to make your life miserable, to turn everybody against you, to see you down to the dumps, to see you very, very low and broken down, because they felt that if they could see you down in the dumps, it would make them feel better about how they feel. Because anytime they saw you shining and thriving and doing good, it irked their soul. Like, literally, their demons were being irritated by your mere existence and presence. So they thought, maybe if I can break this person's spirit down, that spirit inside of them thought, maybe if I could just break this spirit down, then I can win. But let me tell you, they started a war with you and they lost the war. They excuse me, confirmation. They may have won a couple or maybe a few battles, but they did not win the war. They lost the war. They won some battles, but they lost the war. And what this person did is they went to this group of people. This group of people didn't really know you from a lick of paint, but already they had some type of tension against you because, once again, you represent something that these other people did not have. That group of people, they basically looked at you and judged a book by its cover. They just looked at your outer appearance and they made an assumption about you. But the assumption was false. It wasn't even who you are. It didn't even align with your reality. But the perception of who they thought you were was not you. So because they already were secretly against you and they were kind of just playing like they were for you, but they were honestly against you, when it came time for them to come against you, they took that opportunity. Because this person came over here to this group of people and told them lies about you, spread rumors about you. And all of these people were quickly able to believe what this person was saying. It was as if what this person said about you was more believable than it being false about you. Like, the rumors seemed more believable than it being false. And this group of people believed this person that they were telling the truth over you. If like, they believe this person over you. And then what happened is, okay, part two. So basically, there's a group of people, they believed all of the lies and rumors that were spread about you. The words that were spoken against you, they believed all of it. And right when they had the opportunity to be against you, they took that opportunity, okay? Because they wanted to see you in a negative light. They basically thought something. What happened is this. You are real. You were a bunch of round of fakes. They thought that you were fake just like them. They thought that they thought that you were like too real, that you were fake, like, in a way. They knew you, they saw that you was a real one, but they thought this person can't be that real. They gotta be fake. So when rumors were spread against you that made you seem like you weren't this great person that you were, this group was so quick to believe it because they wanted to see you in a negative light. They wanted to be able to have their underlying secret feelings and tension that they had towards you to be justified and to be linked to something. So now that they have a reason to be mad at you, they took it. Now, when these rumors were spread about you, not one time did any of those people come directly to you and ask you, is this true or not? They instantly believed that person. So what does that tell you? They were never for you. They will never be for you. They were fully against you. Because if they were for you, they would have been like, I don't know, man. How do you know if that's true? And now let's go ask them. But because they was like, oh, wow, really? That is? Man, you know what? I don't like. They were against you. Secondly, when they found out the truth, that everything that was said about you was false because you were the one that spoke up for yourself and defended yourself, and you said, no, that is false. When you came out and told the truth and the truth was out there laid out on the table, all of those people that was jumping down your throat and attacking you and hurting you and bullying you and putting you down, belittling you because of these rumors spread against you, when they found out the truth, those very same people were speechless. They had nothing to say. It's like, why? Because they were feeling salty AF. They were feeling very, very salty because they're like, I basically just attacked this person and this whole thing is not even true about them. So it's kind of like, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? So because they felt very dumb because they believed something that wasn't even true. They felt very gullible. They felt very naive. They did not, and they were so full of pride. They could not come to you and say, hey man, my fault, I was wrong. None of those people could. Okay. Now, if you had some, or maybe even one they did, we're not talking about them, but everybody else that came against you and didn't even apologize for being wrong about you, they don't deserve you, boo. And part 3, this person here, they had a lot of allies, and these allies became their flying monkeys. Like, they would go to this group of flying monkeys, talk poorly about you, get all of these people to look at you in a negative light, and then now all of these people are against you. Now these people are ostracizing you. These people are shunning you away. You come around, they giving you the dirty looks, giving you the stank face. You talk to them, they're getting the roll in their eyes. That you message in a group chat, they ignore the message. They ignored you. They really tried to make you feel so unimportant, so unloved, so unworthy of human decency and respect. Let me tell you something, baby. Those people dehumanized you. Those people dehumanized you. And what does that mean? That means that they treated you like you were not human. They treated you like you did not have feelings. They treated you like your feelings, your emotions, your mind, your heart did not matter. They didn't even look at you as human, as a person with feelings, a person that's worthy of respect. They looked at you as less than human, someone that did not deserve respect, someone that did not deserve human decency. They told themselves in their mind that they do not get to treat you like a human being. They get to treat you any old kind of way that they want to. And why would anybody think that? It's because they had demonic spirits living within them. So let me tell you, you wasn't wrestling against the flesh. You was wrestling against those spirits that was living within those people. But because they were so low vibrational, they allowed those spirits to consume them. A lot of these spirits are still living within these people, and you have to cut these people off because you never deserved to be put through that. Those people never deserved you, and you don't deserve to be put back into that situation. They never deserved you. They never will deserve you. They don't even deserve you now. Okay? Leave those people in the past. Leave those people where they were at. Okay? Because when they first came into your life, and that's how they decided to treat you, when they didn't even know you from a lick of paint, that's how they decided to do you. Okay. Access denied. Because having access to you is a privilege, and they looked at it like they were entitled to it. They took it for granted. But baby, when they see you rise to the occasion, when they see you step fully into your power, when they see you become the greatest version of yourself, they're going to be sitting back looking flabbergasted like, how was this person that we just treated like trash was really treasure? They treated you like trash, but baby, you were treasure all along. All along. And when they see how great you are, then they're going to realize how dumb they were for treating you so horribly. Okay, part 4 to this message. So what happened to those people? Okay, so to the allies, the flying monkeys, that group of followers that narcissist, that sociopath recruited against you, those same group of followers, they basically would always defend that narcissist. Okay, like if the narcissist said anything against anybody, those group of people would back them up. It didn't even matter if they knew if the narcissist was true or not. They just would back them up, right? And it's like that group of followers, they would fight with anybody that came against the narcissist. Anybody that tried to hold that narcissist accountable, this group of followers would attack anybody. Let me tell you how it was like a cult. It was basically like they were afraid of this head person, right? They didn't want to be the target of ridicule. So they basically teamed up with them because they're cowards, and they basically fought against anybody else because they're like, I'd rather fight for you than fight against you, because they were afraid. They felt more comfortable being on the evil side than they were on the good side. So let me tell you, they picked their side. You are on the light side. They picked the dark side. They picked their side. And what happened is that when you had enough and you walked away, mind you, God removed you from that place, from that environment, and placed you somewhere else so that God can heal you. Because God said, that's enough. Y'all gonna leave my child alone. What happened is that narcissist, they did not have you, their main scapegoat, to lash out and harbor all of that pain and resentment towards you. So basically they had to start lashing out at the people amongst them, and the people closest to them were their allies, were their flying monkeys. So basically, when the flying monkeys was doing all of they can to defend this narcissist against other people, that same narcissist turned against them. And then they were sitting here feeling salty, like, I spent all of this time defending you. I done fought with other people for you, and this is how you do me? They felt salty. They felt very, very just, salty is just the word that I can give. Like, they were just basically so flabbergasted at the fact that, like, the person that they had loyalty to did not have loyalty to them. They felt that betrayal. They felt betrayed. They learned a very valuable lesson, though, because once they walked away from that narcissist lost all of their allies, all of their flying monkeys, because they lashed out at everybody. They burned their bridges with everybody else because they couldn't handle the narcissistic injury of you walking away from them. And that narcissist is now all alone, and those people will probably never come back and apologize to you. Okay, part 5 now. They won't come back and apologize to you, those group of people that came against you, because they are too prideful. They realized they messed up too bad. There was so much damage that was done that it's like they can't come back from it, because they're realizing that if they come back to you, they're going to have to apologize to you, and they're going to have to admit that they were wrong and take accountability for their actions, something that they do not want to do. In order to come back around you, they have to be like, yeah, man, like, I'm not dealing with that person no more. And yeah, and the thing is, you were right. You were right. And that's another thing. That's why they don't want to basically, you were right. Like, you were right about them, because you were the person that warned everybody else. You warned everybody else about this person. You were the one that was like, because you had strong discernment. You could see right through that person at the time, and you were like, you know what? Nah, this person is manipulative. They're deceitful. They're fake. They're not who they say they are. They're not a good person. They're evil. They're wicked. Like, you were the only one that saw through it. But because that person was so charming, they were so like manipulative, that other people just kind of fell for the trap, right? Those other people did not have strong discernment like you did, okay? So because you had that strong discernment and you could see everything that was happening, you tried to warn everybody, but nobody wanted to listen to you. Nobody wanted to believe you. And even in fact, to add insult to injury, they even fought with you and fussed at you and yelled at you and bullied you and was so mean to you just because you tried to warn them. It's like you basically trying to warn them of destruction. You were like that. Not a siren, that's not what it is. You were that one that was like warning them, like, destruction is coming, like, you have to watch out for this person. This person's like, that is the wolf in sheep's clothing, that is the snake in the garden. You gotta watch out for that. They didn't want to listen, so what happened? That wolf bit them. That snake bit them. A wolf is vicious, they're gonna bite. A snake is going to bite. So when they got bit, then they're looking like, ouch, how did I just get bit? I warned you. I warned you. They didn't want to come around because they thought that you were going to be like, and I told you so. And they didn't want to have to deal with that because they knew that you did tell them so. And also, they didn't want to come back around because they didn't want to have to apologize and admit that you were right. Because if they were going to admit that you were right about that, then that means that everything else that they did to you, they were going to have to apologize for everything that they put you through, because all of that played a role. So because they were not ready to apologize for everything that they put you through, they couldn't apologize to you and come back to you and say you were right about this person because they did me wrong too. So